Hey guys, it's Leonidas. If you haven't noticed, I haven't put any videos up lately. I have not been out on the trail since that last trip, Veterans Day week on the Pinhoti. I've been mainly doing just training prep in the gym for the next series of hikes. And originally coming into this year, I was dead set that I was going to finish the Pinhoti either the week of Martin Luther King or President's Day week. I was going to just take that week off, finish the trail, and be done with it, and probably go get a Pinhoti tattoo was kind of in the cards. But I've decided that I'm going to put that off. There's something that may be coming up in the fall where I'm potentially going to need a large chunk of days to be off. So I'll talk about that when that gets solidified, if it comes to fruition. So I'm considering President's Day weekend, either that Saturday or that Monday, going out and finishing the Alabama portion of the Pinhoti, which I've got 26.3.4 miles left to complete all of Alabama, to actually finish to where I started with Darwin last year in 2018 when I met up with him. And I've been thinking about doing the Heflin Spur, which is another about 3.5 miles, so it'd be about a 30-mile day just to knock that out. I'm planning on, if I do it, checking out this new pack that I picked up, that I plan on using for the AT this summer, which is the next hike that we'll be doing. That will be me, Stumbleina, and Forgetful Bear is tentatively coming. Last I heard, he's pretty sure he's going. And we'll be doing about a 120-mile section of the Appalachian Trail, starting from Hot Springs and going forward to 19E in Tennessee. So that's the plan. That's going to be late May, early June. We're not doing July this year like normal. We've got a family trip with Stumbleina's parents that we'll be doing, so we're not going to do July. And then, like I said, I've got currently a chunk of days off random for trips if I need it, but there is a tentative trip coming up that may be a multi-week trip, and I've already talked to my boss, and I just put times in to fill the spots, and I can juggle that around if needed. So if this trip comes to fruition, then I've got the time for that, and that will be like I said, a multi-week hike. There's two potential trails that me and this other hiker are looking at doing together. So still, like I said, it's up in the air. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll work out. If not, then I've got the time. I'll probably jump out, finish whatever I've left on the Pinhoti, and I flirted with last year at the end maybe doing part of the BMT. I might still maybe look at doing that. I don't know, we'll just have to see. Or I might just take some time and spend some weeks off and just kind of relax. There's always things to do around the house, so that may happen as well. I hope the sound's good. I went ahead and picked up a lavalier mic. I had several different people, including Stumbleina, tell me that the volume was low a lot of times, or it sounded like I was mumbling because it was low. And sometimes I mumble if I get kind of distracted. So I hope the sound is better quality. So like I said, I've swapped some gear out. I've actually went and changed backpacks completely to a point. Changed a couple small things here and there, replaced some worn gear, just kind of took some things that I was using and sold them to then use that money to buy something else that was a little more functional for what I wanted to do. So that's kind of been what's been going on here. Like I said, I haven't been out on the trail, but I figured I should just give you guys a heads up on what's coming up. Like I said, potentially here in a couple weekends, because this is the 6th of February, I'm looking at doing a 30-mile day hike of the remaining part of the Pinhoti I have in Alabama. Test out this new pack that I'm going to be carrying, and just see how it how it does. It's probably my rain gear is going to change for that trip, and I may actually take water crossing shoes, which I don't normally carry, but I know I have at least 3 major-ish crossings, so decided that I think just because of the nature of the Pinhoti and sometimes where the water crossings can be, I'm a little more concerned about just having something on my feet. So I'm going to take these ultralight water crossing shoes that I have. I had originally bought them to be camp shoes instead of Crocs, but I didn't get them big enough to where if you're in camp and it's cold that you could actually wear them with socks. And then I just decided for camp shoes I just loosen my trail runners and I'm fine. But like I said, for this trip and possibly for whenever I finish the Georgia section of the Pinhoti, I may be carrying these shoes just for water crossings. They're about 8 ounces. They're made by, I want to say it's USA Dogs. Like I said, they're like $15–20. You can catch them on sale. Super lightweight. I mean, mine are I think a 11–12, and like I said, they're right about 8 ounces. So I am going to carry them for this Pinhoti trip that I'm probably going to do. But other than that, that's kind of what's been going on. Sorry there haven't been any videos. I figured I should get something up, just kind of give some plans. I'm probably going to do a video on what I've changed gear wise. I've got stuff that I ordered that I financed with the money from things that I was using that I'm no longer using, that I've turned around and sold. It's kind of, you know, I don't like having a whole just glut of gear sitting around in my closet gathering dust. So I moved a lot of stuff that I wasn't using, kept just some basic things that I plan on using going forward, used that money to buy some new stuff. That all is supposed to be arriving next week. Like I said, I got a new pack that is already here. I've tried it on and just kind of put 15 pounds in it or something and just wore around the house for an hour or so, and feels like it's going to be okay, but you know, the truth will come out when I get it out there on the trail. So that's what's coming up. Like I said, probably next video will be just gear that I've changed for this year, some things like that. So appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for clicking like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I really appreciate all the subscribers. Appreciate comments. And we'll see you guys next time.